morning, many renters that I spoke with haven't had running water in over 10 days. Some say their landlord is doing next to nothing to help, so now they're going on a rent strike. A busted pipe, the same one that caused damage to Heider Vera's apartment. And there's not just holes, it also appears that mold is growing. The wet carpet was pulled out, but there's still no running water. The Houston Tenants Union says renters here at Villas del Paseo are fed up.
The tenants have unanimously decided that they're not going to pay rent tomorrow, that we are going to continue this. We're not going to pay rent until they fix the water and they actually maintain the apartment like they said they were going to.
It's a citywide problem. This tenant at the Sterling Shire apartment complex in Northeast Houston says she's been without water for 11 days.
It is hard because I want to take a real shower, a bath. It is so frustrating, and it's hard on us and our kids. I've been keeping them inside because can't get too dirty if you can't bathe.
The mayor, not speaking on behalf of any of these apartments, says the demand for help is great.
Okay.
He expects tens of thousands of folks may have similar problems.
It's ridiculous.
And we reached out to both apartment complexes for comment and have not heard back. Again, I'm told that rent strike begins today. Reporting live in Southwest Houston, Vincent Crivelli, KPRC 2 News.
Vince, thank you. More help is on the way for people in Fort Bend County that get caught up on bills. This morning, Judge KP George will detail the next.
Okay, you guys, this is what I'm saying. This doesn't make any sense. Like in certain areas, this is what I was saying the other day in my previous video. In certain areas, people are still without lights and water. And this is the problem. This is a serious problem. Now here it is today. It's the first, and these landlords and these management companies, they're going to expect people to pay rent. How can somebody pay rent and their families don't even have drinking water? It doesn't make any sense. And what I'm concerned about, I talked to a friend who's working on like the pipes at the building and the pipes in people's homes. He was explaining to me, he said these people in Texas that own these properties, he said they cheapskates. He told me I'll be surprised at the type of material that they built these homes with and that the type of pipes, he said they have like cheap plastic pipes, he said, in the homes and in the buildings. And I said, well, how are y'all getting the supplies? Because I said, that's what they're complaining about on the news, that there's a shortage of supplies. He was like, they have to order supplies way out of state. There's no supplies in the state of Texas because all of Texas are like having all the same similar problems with the plumbing issues. But a lot of these landlords in these low income areas, I mean, what y'all expect these people to live like that and to give you rent? Then at the same time, some of it may be honest, where they can't get a plumber right now, where they can't get the supplies right now. This is a crisis. This is a total crisis. This is why I tell you guys, get you a second form of a place where you guys and your family can habitat, because a habitat where you guys can be in, because you may not be able to be at your home. God forbid something like this happens. I guess I could keep showing y'all the local news. I can show you me right now. I'm looking a mess. God forbid something like this occur where you are and all you have is that one place to stay, like most of us do, have just a one place to stay, and you can't even live there. And then imagine you having to wait on FEMA or the Red Cross and they still not accommodating your needs. This is why I say get you some transportation if you can, if you don't have it already. If you do have it, make sure your transportation is up to par. Make sure your transportation is big enough to accommodate you and your family. And if it's not, and if you can't afford to upgrade or get something that's big enough for your family to live in, make sure what you do have is running properly. Because I'm telling you, I don't know, this agenda, it's something. It's something. It's like they're after every aspect of our livelihoods. So you guys, I show you these things so you could properly prepare. Like I say all the time, I don't want to be a prepping channel that's just come and say certain things. Even though a lot of these prepping channels, they're very reputable. They're very amazing. But I'm in a city where this stuff has actually happened, that preppers can get a first look at the state and the crisis, so you can think differently about being a prepper and think outside the box. Because like I said, we wouldn't, as a prepper, I could have never imagined nothing like this. So you guys stay blessed and not stressed. You can always go to zanhero.com. And yeah, just think about these things and try to get yourself and your life organized in the way. Just think about, man, what if this hit my city this week? What if this hit me right now? Am I prepared? What's happening in Texas? If it happens right now, do I have everything that I need right now with me? All right, you guys, until later, zanhero.com.